Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to day number 13 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 11. 13. Oh my goodness, we are moving right along. Today's sketch is by Brandy Jo, and it is a 3-photo sketch, and it really doesn't have embellishment clusters, but it has some splatter clusters on it, if you will. It shows it has 3 photos along the bottom, and then it's got some splatters across the top, all over across the top, but really 2 large clusters here and then 1 off the paper, and then a long title underneath the photos. So here's what I did. I pulled in from my stash, I pulled in a piece of white cardstock to be my background, and then I have this solid sheet left in my colored papers. So I'm going to use part of that as my background, and then it's got some zigzag shapes. I don't think I'm going to cut anything, but I think I'm going to use these 2 pattern papers. These are my Traveler's Notebook 6x8 pages. I think that's what they're called. Anywho, so I've got a couple of these, one with stripes, one with floral, front and back side. I'm going to cut them right down the middle in order to give me my full 12-inch length that I need. So I have it like this, and I'm going to make my levels like this, and then I'm going to put my photos down at the bottom, and then I need to bring in an additional color to go along with this. So I have pulled in some little bits of blue and green, if you will. So I pulled in some of my scraps. My white papers, I'll show you here in just a minute what I'm going to do with those. But I thought I might make a shelf along the bottom with that, and then add, instead of having maybe a ton of splatter cluster up here, I might make a cluster coming off the side of the page, maybe with this floral cluster. And maybe I might put a little sheet or a little strip of washi tape or something along the bottom of that to make a shelf there. I also have this green paper. It's pretty bright green, but there is some green in here, and there is some green along the bottom, and I thought I might make another cluster over here to go along with that. And with that, I might do a little shelf of blue along here with that scrap. And these scraps, I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I might punch out some tags, I might punch out some tabs, I'm not quite sure with. These white pieces I have, and I'll show you, I'm going to bring in some of the these bits of acetate butterflies. I'm going to put them on the white cardstock to make them really stand out, so you can have a better look at what they look like here. And then let me get this one. There we go. I may not need all the white that I pulled in, and that's okay. So there's what I have to be my embellishments around the page. I pulled in this pocket page card that has a ticket. I'm probably going to cut that out, and then I pulled in a few other tickets from the little Felicity Jane ticket book that I have. I pulled in a couple that are the same color, and then a blue one. I don't know where I might use those, because I think I'm going to put an embellishment cluster down here as well. I don't know yet. I pulled this in basically as my inspiration for what color scheme I wanted to pull together. And you can see it pretty much has all those colors that I have pulled, just varying shades of the pink, but the blue and the teal and the green together, that's kind of where I'm going with my embellishment clusters. This one I pulled in as inspiration too. I don't know if I'll use either of these. I might, but I don't know. I pulled in some washi tape here to possibly be my shelves, if you will, in my clusters. I pulled in some additional washi strips. I don't know if I'll use this, but I'm thinking that green dot there, and I may have to put that on some of this white cardstock to make it pop. I did pull in some of these little acetate doilies to see if I can get some more of those used up, because I've used very few of those. I pulled in a couple of different alphabets because I'm not sure what I want to use. I have this pink chipboard set, and then I have this flat freckled fawn set. This one I have 3 packs of it, and this one I have 3 packs. to create my title, I'm going to have to use what I have left on all 3 packs. I mean, I'm going to have to use a little off each page. And I don't know if I can create it all off one page or not, but maybe. We'll see. And then I pulled in a ton of stickers just because I have all of these stickers, chipboard and puffies and flats. And if that's not enough, because it had splatters, I pulled in my Heidi Swap Color Mist in Amethyst. It is more of a purple. I don't know that I will use this. I'm going to challenge myself to use this. And then I pulled in these liquid pearls. I don't think this one has a color. They are by Ranger, but they're very light lilac color, silvery lilac. I didn't even go through all the flat back, all the enamel dots. I won't pull them all out. I didn't even go through those. I know I have some purple ones. I know I have some blue ones. I know I have some teal ones. I know I have all different colors. But I may challenge myself. I might or might not use those. And I'm going to challenge myself to use that. So we'll see what happens. So let me show you a close-up of the sketch. And then I will be back to show you what I have created. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 13. As far as papers that I pulled in and used, I used everything that I pulled in. I got out another piece of this floral with the stripe on the back because I wanted another little piece down at the bottom. I didn't have quite enough. I didn't cut it exactly in half. And you can see I trimmed out the floral image along the side to use from that second as well as the first page. And then I did some die cutting of the other bits and pieces. That's a strip of washi tape that I put on just a random scrap of paper. The back side was white to use that. So everything that I had pulled in I used, plus an additional 6x8 of the floral. I used the washi tape here, and then I used the green washi tapes, the washi strips here from this. And then for my title, I used this alphabet. I was going to use the other, and then I thought, no, it was too chunky to go across the bottom for as much as I wanted of a title, you know. So this is what I used. My finishing touches were the enamel dots, and there's some enamel arrows here. I did use some of this Amethyst Color Shine by Heidi Swap, and also some of this Liquid Pearl by Ranger that has this very soft lilac-y purple color. I used a puffy sticker from here. I used a chipboard sticker from here, and I used, I think, a sticker from here and a sticker from here. And here is the layout that I created. In the midst of doing this, I had to put everything to the side and cover it all up because I had windows replaced, and so it was a huge mess in here, so I couldn't get back to finish off the layout and do the outro video. But you can see all along here, this is the edge where I fussy cut the flowers and the leaves, and then it started out as like a 4-inch or a 5-inch piece, however much. There's that solid color there, and then the stripe piece, I was able to cut that in half. And then I used the green washi strip behind here. I cut out I put these butterflies onto white cardstock scraps, and then I fussy cut around them and then used some foam adhesive to put them around the layout. I also used the Glimmer Mist, not Glimmer Mist, Heidi Swap Color Shine. You can see bits and bobs I splattered throughout. And then on the butterflies, there you go. You can see where I put the liquid pearls. There's some dots on those butterflies. It's not a very good image there. There's a dot. There's some dots. And then here's some dots on here and some little streaky bits and more dots on this one. But yeah, I had a great time. And then Cranky Pants to Happy Pants is my title down here. There's a scrap of paper with that blue, and then the washi strip down here, the enamel arrows here. Over here, I used a piece of that white with green, not a star image, plus sign on it. Anyway, I popped a tag out of it, used a die cut. used a die to cut out a tag. Used part of it here, the other part here, used a label here. There's a piece of scrap that I used to punch out this shape. I also punched out this shape from a scrap and used a tag there, and then used an enamel arrow here and an enamel arrow here. There's the puffy sticker, there's a sticker there, there's my journaling on that ticket, and then down here I have a sticker here and then a chipboard piece here. So you can see my enamel dots are here, here, and here. So it has a standard 3 cluster. It doesn't follow the sketch exactly, but it's my interpretation, and that's what matters most, right? We want the layout to be how we want it to be, and when you have an image in your head, how you want something to turn out, like with this fussy cut edge here with these flowers, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I love how it ended up. Yeah, and so this is another one done and ready for the album. I appreciate you guys being here. If you want to see close-ups of the clusters at the end of the video, make sure stick around for that. Otherwise, I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.